One time for the city. Yeah, same aura as before. The smoke got blowing orange.
Let's go. It is Knicksmas. We got it. Oh my goodness. Who are these guys? Who are these New York Knicks? Let's run it back from the top. Let's run it back from the top, man. These guys are unbelievable. Let me run this back from the top, man. I'm hype on Christmas, man. All right, here we go. Salute to Knicks Nation on this Knicksmas day. A tradition unlike any other, man. The CP the franchise, Christmas spectacular. And boy, oh boy, do we got something to talk about. Because the Knicks, taking on the Cavs at the world's most famous arena, found themselves on their heels after a ferocious third quarter in which they were outscored by 38-24. We would take this to the fourth quarter. And just a few days ago, Knicks coach Erik Spoelstra said about these Knicks, they never quit. They have a never say die attitude, and that is what you got in the final 9 minutes with the Knicks down by 12 points. Tyler, the creator, would go off with 11 points, assisting on 5 more. Gritty defense, and that was enough for the Captain Clutch set up and knockout 3 to put the Knicks ahead. Knicks win 126-124. The Knicks steal Knicksmas, Christmas, whatever you want to call it. Call me up on the KFTV Discord. I'm hyped. Salute to Knicks Nation. Let's go. It's up. Christmas Day. Set the tone. Captain Clutch. Mitchie. Cardiac Clarkson. Let's go. Oh my goodness. What a game. What a game. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to the replay gang, my franchise channel members. We are in here. And one thing I forgot to say. I'm so hyped. My camera twisted all the way. One thing I forgot to say. It wasn't pretty, but it was gritty. You know it, man. A typical gritty game by those New York Knicks. But just as Erik Spoelstra said, this is the character of this team. And it's a number of guys, and unfortunately they would lose Josh Hart in this game to an ankle injury. Hope he comes back and comes back stronger. But this Knicks team has shown all season long that it is a next man up mentality. And we have a young guy here, a young player here, who has been seizing his opportunities every chance he has gotten in the absence of Miles McBride and Landry Shamet. And he goes by the name of Tyler Kolek. What a fourth quarter by Tyler Kolek. Absolutely sensational in this one. As I said, big threes. 3 3-pointers for Tyler Kolek in that fourth. Couple of dimes in this one. One to McCall, and I believe the other one was to Captain Clutch, Jaylen Brunson. Sorry, the other one was to, I think it was to Jaylen Brunson. I'll look it up in a second. But was there any bigger play than the hustle rundown play to knock the ball out of Donovan Mitchell's hands? The referees called it a foul on Kolek. And Mike Brown throws a challenge flag and is rewarded with a successful overturn. That was a hell of a play by Tyler Kolek. Because the Cavs would inbound the ball and Spider Mitchell would miss a 3-pointer. Next possession, Kolek leads the drive, finds Mikal Bridges for a mid-range jumper. And after Darius Garland would score on a layup, here comes Captain Clutch. My play of the game. And it was so interesting because Cap really, it was the strangest 34 points you see from Jaylen Brunson. because it was a struggle against Dean Wade. Give the Cavs credit. They really bodied him up. Dean Wade, with his size, really gave Brunson a lot of trouble. But before you know it, he's got 34 points. And he would get the knockout blow with his signature corner elbow three-pointer. So Brunson and Kolek get a lot of the accolades here. Leading the Knicks is 126-124. They're down by as much as 17. Their largest come from behind win of the season. But there are also other unsung heroes in this one. And how about Mitchie? Shout out to the Glockster, Cody Glock. Let's talk about Mitchie. Because one of my keys to this game was going to be the rebounding battle. You know, Mitchell Robinson, for the last 3 seasons, has averaged 10 rebounds a game against his Cleveland team. And so that was one of my keys. And unbeknownst to me, until I was listening to the telecast, that was Kenny Atkinson's key to winning this game. And I thought the Cavs did a great job on Mitch for like the 3.5 quarters. They really bodied him up and kept him off the glass. And the Knicks were losing the rebounding battle by a huge margin. They would end up closing it to losing by only 2 at the end of this game. But Mitchell Robinson in that fourth quarter, 13 rebounds total, would finish with 8 offensive rebounds, allowing the Knicks to get back into this one. This is why the Knicks are so dangerous. Because you can survive a slower night from Jaylen Brunson. Obviously, you got to deal with Cat. But they have so many different ways. It leads into the grit that Eric Spoelstra talks about. Because if those guys aren't necessarily firing, they have the guys that can change the momentum. OG and Bridges with the defense and the turnovers. Mitch with the second chance opportunities. So many different ways to beat you. Cardiac Clarkson with 28 points off the bench. This is why 25 points, 25 points off the bench for Jordan Clarkson. This is why this Knicks team is so dangerous, man. They can carve you up in different ways. And then at the end, they were able to handle the Cavs blitz. Cavs put on a full court blitz. Brunson to Kolek. Kolek got it to Cat. Cat to McCall. McCall to OG for the slam. Finished the job. Great job. Great job by this Knicks team. 126-124. Merry Knicksmas to everybody in the chat. I know I'm yelling, man. I'm hyped. I'm just hyped. I'm proud of these guys. Proud of the effort. And you never felt like this team you never felt like this game was slipping away. At least that's how I felt. Never felt like this game was slipping away because of those factors. Wow, Tyler, man. Tyler Kolek gets his MSG moment today on Knicksmas. How apropos. You know, all the games he's been shining in this year have been on the road. NBA Cup, Indiana. What was the other road game where he shined? He just had the start in Minnesota where he scored the most points. But today, he finally gets his MSG moment. Ballsy threes, big threes by Tyler Kolek. And even on the mid-range little runner that he missed over Garland, Karl Anthony Towns flies in for the tip in. So just a gritty job by this team. And they're able to survive the Mitchell barrage because boy, oh boy, the Spider, he's like one of those horror movie serial killers where like you drop the anvil on him, he gets back up. You hit him with a car, he gets back up. You light him up on fire, he jumps into water and comes back. He's like Jason. I know his nickname is the Spider, but he's like a serial killer, man. That's Spider Mitchell for you. Never say die. And he was fantastic today. He was fantastic. The Knicks absolutely had their hands full with Spider Mitchell today. But the Knicks had to get gritty. And they did. They absolutely did. Let me get to the super chats that are coming here. I'm hyped. Merry Knicksmas to the family. Trying to get my stats up here for you guys. Hang tight. Let me get the stats up. Oh, man. I got to catch my breath. What a game by the Orange and Blue. What a game. Now, let's get these stats up here and let me catch my breath. We're going to take our time, man. We're going to take our time. I already told the family. I already got the mac and cheese ready to go. We ready to roll. I told the family to take their time today, man. This Knicksmas win was major. Shout out to you guys, whoever was at the Garden. A lot of people was asking me if I was going to get to the Garden. You know, Christmas is hard. I got to defer to the family thing. I got to lean to the family thing. So it's a little bit harder. But shout out to everybody that went to the game and was able to watch this, because that's what those exorbitant ticket prices. That's why sometimes you just got to say, you know what? It's worth it. It's Knicksmas. I got to see my boys at the Garden. And they put on a show. They didn't disappoint. Great effort, great hustle, and a gritty win for the New York Knicks. But let me shout out some of the super chats from the people. We got 1,200 people in here on Knicksmas. Salute. Salute to the fellas, man. Salute to everybody that's in here. Okay, shout out to Rick Pennington. A $100 super chat. Number one on the chat leaderboard. Says, Merry Knicksmas, CP. Thank you and the crew for all that you do for this community. I'm loving the Tyler Kolek experience. Hashtag find a way. Tyler, man. Wow. I mean, have we ever seen a young player where it just seems like he gets better by the game? Not by the season, but by the game. Tyler Kolek is absolutely insane. 16 points, 9 assists for Kolek, 3 rebounds, 4 of 5 from downtown. And 3 of those came in major moments of this game. In crunch time. A crunch time chase down block of Donovan Mitchell. Big time. We talked about it. Which night was it? Minnesota night or the Miami win? Or Indiana? Pressure cooker moments. Pressure cooker moments. Mike Brown, you got no choice now. You're down 3 guys. You have no choice, but Tyler's been earning those minutes, those opportunities. And he's delivering by and large. He's delivering. That is a great sign for the Knicks. You put him on a big stage, Madison Square Garden, Christmas Day. Shooting the ball with confidence. Playmaking in the fourth with confidence. Remember, you got Jaylen Brunson right next to you. So you could easily tense up and just say, hey, Cap, you take it and lead us home. And hey, you might not blame him for doing that, for making that decision. But the stones to do this in crunch time with Cap alongside and his teammates saying, yo, go, make your moves. Whoa. Absolute stones. So Rick Pennington, I'm with you, man. What a game for Tyler Kolek. And we're going to find some of the Tyler Kolek sound bites. Myra, if you find any of those on Twitter, send it my way. We got to get some of the sound bites in here for the people. But an excellent game for Tyler Kolek. More super chats in here. Shout out to CB22491. Says it's a Christmas miracle, a Knicksmas miracle. Says Cavs seemed like they were owning us most of the game, but Tyler Kolek and the captain said, ho, 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 hold your horses. Merry Christmas to the family. Yeah, that's a good one, man. Ho, 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 hold your horses. And I had three keys to this game. My 3 keys to the game, number 1, is going to start with the Battle of the Stars. It's going to start with Cap versus Spider Mitchell. And I thought with just the way that Cap was trending, that, look, he should have a good game. And when you look at a box score, Jaylen Brunson, he still is our player of the game, at least in my book. You guys let me know. I think we have a poll up in the chat. He still is my player of the game with 34 points, 6 of 12 from downtown. Goes Cap, 8 of 10 from the free throw line, 10 of 25, 2 steals and a rebound. But the Cavs really made him earn it. And Dean Wade forced some tough shots from Jaylen Brunson today. And Cap had 3 turnovers. The 1 or 2 in the fourth quarter came a little untimely. But he was still able to be effective in crunch time, and he got the big 3 that ultimately won the game for the Knicks. But then on the other side, he ended up having a duel. On the other side, he had Spider Mitchell. Spider pours in 34 of his own, 12 of 25 from the field, 4 of 9 from downtown. And earlier in the game, he just had his way, man. You know, when Spider uses that athleticism, he puts pressure on the rim. He puts pressure on the defenses. He forced the Knicks into rotations, one just being a driving threat. And then when the Knicks were trying to put 2 on the ball to limit the drives, the Cavs did a great job of killing the Knicks. Once you put 2 on the ball, you're automatically in a rotation. And the Cavs did a great job of just killing the Knicks from downtown. Overall, Cleveland shot 44% from downtown. I didn't even have to look at the stat sheet. You could just tell that Cleveland was shooting the ball quite efficiently from downtown. And coming into this game, they were on a 2-game winning streak. Coming into this game, the last 2 games, they shot 44-93 from downtown. That's 47%. So I wanted to see how the Knicks' 3-point defense was going to hold up here. Obviously, they didn't get the job done in that regard, but mostly because of the pressure that Mitchell and Garland put on the Knicks. That was a tough cover. The Cavs also, they were, especially in that third quarter where they outscored the Knicks by 14. Tyson, what's this kid's name? Great job off the bench. Jalen Tyson killed the Knicks. He finished with 16 points off the bench. The Knicks could not find him. He was cutting left, right, and center on Kolek. He was getting the best of Kolek a couple of times and just getting those hustle plays, the 50-50 balls. So that's why when the Knicks came into the fourth quarter, they were down by a bunch. That Cavs third quarter, they were ferocious. Then as the Knicks are climbing, Hart leaves the game with a bad sprain. Hopefully he's not going to be a lot of time. But like I said, that final nine, and wasn't it the same heroes from the NBA Cup, wasn't it? Clarkson, Kolek, and Mitchie, the law firm. The law firm of Clarkson, Kolek, and Mitchie. Did a hell of a job, man. Clarkson, 28 points off the bench. And Cardiac, where I thought Clarkson was really good was that second quarter. Who remembers that second quarter with Jordan Clarkson? He starts going crazy. He has 14 points in that second quarter. He picks Darius Garland's pockets. A great defensive sequence there for Jordan Clarkson. I thought Clarkson turned the game around in the second quarter to get the Knicks, because the Knicks really didn't have their legs until that point. But Clarkson was great, man, in that second quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, he delivered. Excellent job by Jordan Clarkson, no question about it. 25 points, 9 of 17 from the field, and 5 of 10 from downtown. And with no Deuce, with no Landry Shamet, Jordan Clarkson is picking up. He's carrying that bench right now, scoring-wise. Picking up the scoring load. We talked about it last week on Next Weekly on our franchise forecast. Cardiac is heating up, but I also liked his defense today. I thought he was gritty. So yeah, great job, man, by those 3 guys. And then that was kind of the setup for Cap to come in with the knockout. Beautiful, beautiful basketball by the New York Knicks today. More super chats coming in on Knicksmas. Abdul, where you are? Did we lose Abdul? Abdul, stay where you at, man. Stay where you at. I need Abdul. Abdul, if you have to, I'm getting through the super chats, but if by any chance you got to leave, just text my phone. I'll jump right to you. But let me just get through a couple more super chats as the people paid. Speaking of which, shout out to Abdul from San Diego. Says a win on Christmas Day. A family show. Love this team. Yep, Abdul was in the building. Shout out to him. My guy Swain checking in. Our LA contingent came out to the East Coast and saw the team get a win. Got us a W. Shout out to my guys. Okay, more super chats coming in. Shout out to James Baker. Salute to James. 6128 $5 super chat. Says CP Solo Dolo. It wasn't pretty, but it was gritty. Thanks for all you do. Merry Christmas. Merry Knicksmas. James, we always appreciate you. Thanks for your donation. Merry Christmas to you and your family as well, man. Absolutely. Big time supporter of the show. Shout out to Wixel Metellus. Wixel says, you know we're a great team when you two-star struggle and we still win due to the will to win collectively. Great game by Kolek and Clarkson. Merry Knicksmas CP and the KFTV squad. Merry Knicksmas, Merry Christmas to you and your family as well, my man. And yeah, like I said, it's hard to say that Jaylen had a rough game, more so Cat, because Cat, again, picked up the 2 fouls early. But I give credit to Cat, though, because even though he picked up the 2 fouls early, he still, second quarter, when the Knicks were making that run and Cardiac was going in, the Mikal Bridges started to go. Cat he didn't necessarily negate his aggressiveness. He did remain aggressive, but it impacted. It had a downscale impact. When he picked up his 2, Mitch comes in, he picks up his 2, then you got to go to Haporti. So it put a little strain on the Knicks a little bit. But second quarter, he picked it up. Second quarter, Big Bodega picked it up. But as you said, it was definitely a team-wide effort. What a night, man. Knicksmas. Set the tone. You set the tone in New York, Adam Silver. That's what you do. Who else we got here? We going through the super chats. Okay, we got another one in here. Shout out to My 2 cents. Says, what a win, down 17 in the fourth. Brunson ice cold when it matters. Clarkson with instant offense. Kolek and Mitch flipped the game with pure effort. The law firm, Clarkson, Kolek, and Mitch. That block, those boards, that run, pure Christmas grit. Mitchie, man. You know, Cavs were doing a good job on the boards with Mitch. That was my third key of the game. So my keys, I got all track, but my keys were Brunson versus Spider. We talked about that. My also key was Mitch on the boards. You know, coming in, he was strong against the Cavs, but they did a good job on him. But the fourth quarter, you got to play 48 minutes. And Mitchie, I didn't want him to leave the game. How many of you guys in the chat felt the same way? When Brown subbed in Mitch for Cat, I was like, man, I hope this doesn't come back to hurt him. Because I'm not trying to trade Mitchie. I'm not trying to sit Mitchie. I was trying to play him. I was trying to have Mitchie finish the game. Shout out to TM. Shout out to the Rhyme Animal. Chuck D in here. Merry Knicksmas. Kev Summers. Young Cobe. Russell Whiskey. Jet Life. Will from LI. Will Latimer. I got to multitask, man. I'm hyped about this game. I'm hyped to see our regulars in here. I'm hyped. It's Knicksmas. We got to kind of fly through rapid fire and make sure I still have a family to go downstairs to. Son from Brooklyn. Shout out to Son. Says, this reminds you of the Knicks win on Christmas Day in double OT against Boston in 1985. They came back from being 25 points down and Ewan led the way. Absolutely. Shout out to Son from Brooklyn for the super. Russell Whiskey, Merry Knicksmas to you, man. This squad is legit. Yes, they are, sir. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Wow. What a squad. And not even that. You know, Brunson was cold in the fourth until the end. Cat, cold. OG was cold. And even like Mikal, like 12. The one thing about Mikal, though, is that Mikal can go cold for a game, but in the crunch time moments, he becomes efficient. I got to look at his fourth quarter efficiency because I know it's got to be good. Because Mikal just finds a way to get buckets in crunch time. I know his fourth quarter efficiency has to be good. Somebody look that up for me, please. More super chats in here. Shout out to Ace Reyes. Ace Reyes Chronicles, $10 super chat. Merry Knicksmas, another great comeback. We are officially the soul takers in the fourth. When the fourth quarter hits, cue the Undertaker's music. Tyler and hopefully Shamit, if he returns, can be big for us. Tyler Kolek, man. Unreal. Let's take a look. See who the people voted for the role play of the game. Without question, 68% said it was the creator, Tyler Kolek. No question. I have to agree there. Clarkson set a good tone. but Tyler took us home. 16 points, 9 assists, 3 rebounds, 5 of 9 from the field, 4 of 5 from downtown. Gritty fourth quarter clutch minutes for Tyler Kolek. And as I said, including the big call that was overturned. He chased down Spider Mitchell, a monster athlete, and he caught him. Kolek is coming from the opposite baseline. He's coming from the Knicks baseline. And chases down Donovan Mitchell. What a play. That play was huge. Because the Cavs would ultimately miss the 3, and the Knicks would come down and score after that. That was a major, major play. That might have been bigger than the 3s. It wasn't pretty, but it was gritty. Knicksmas, baby. Call me up on the KFTV Discord. Let's talk about it. Shout out to William Burton. $20 super chat says, not pretty, but gritty. Merry Christmas, KFTV. William Burton, salute to you. More super chats are coming in. Merry Knicksmas to the family, man. Adam Yanks Cap, 4262, $5 super chat says, sup, Knicks Fan TV. Salutes to you all today in this huge present from the Knicks. Let's hope 2026 will be better than this year. Absolutely. For all of you at home, I certainly hope so. If this year wasn't your year, let's hope that that next year is. Okay? Let's hope that next year is. What do we got? We got a Pistons fan in the chat. It says, damn, y'all still trying to catch the Pistons. Okay, so we got somebody that's, okay, yeah, we do have a Pistons fan in the chat. You know, they weren't selected for Christmas Day. The NBA, they didn't want to bore the people. So he came in here. He didn't have nothing to do. He's probably at home eating a glizzy, maybe some Little Caesars pizza or something. So he has nothing to do. He wants to be entertained. So we welcome the Pistons fan in the chat. All people are welcome. We don't worry about it, man. All people welcome. Friends, haters alike. That's okay. We accept everybody in here, man. All right? All right, let's see what else we got here. Trying to find some videos, any post-game commentary. Let's see what we got here. Salute to everybody in the chat. What a game. All right, let me read some more super chats, and then we'll get to the callers. Vic from the Sty. I see you, Vic. Says the dime collector turned into Marty McFly the way he flew down the court to strip Spider. Shout out to JC for balling out and keeping us in the game. Cardiac Clarkson, 25 points. What a guy. What a guy. Shout out to Never Forgive Action. Says they calling Tyler the Grinch because he stole Christmas. Lots of heroes today. Merry Knicksmas, KFTV fan. Absolutely. Tyler and the Knicks steal Christmas. Let's go. Shout out to Will Latimer. He says, CP, great game for us on Christmas Day. Salute to you and the family. Will, salute to you, man. Salute to Will Latimer on Knicksmas. Myra, I see you joined in the Slack. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's put that together. Let's go. Kolek. Let's do a Kolek, Brunson, Clarkson player reel. We got to get that out to the people. And there you go. We'll do that. Shout out to Myra. KFTV Myra is also working on Knicksmas. Shout out to Gamba. He's working on Knicksmas. So shout out to the team, man. This is what we do. Number one show for the fans, by the fans. People want to talk about it. We got 2,100 people on the check-in. Hey, do me a favor right now. We are 500 subscribers away from the elusive KFTV 100 KFTV. So do me a favor, man. Hit the like button first off. Subscribe to the channel and share this video. I think we can get there today on Knicksmas. Everybody watch right now. If you have not subscribed, it's free to do so. Hit that subscribe button. That's all you have to do. Just hit the subscribe button right below the video. Shout out to everybody at home getting ready. What's everybody eating tonight for Christmas, man? What's everybody eating tonight? I hope you guys got a good spread going. I certainly hope so. Let me know what you guys are eating tonight on Christmas, man. All right? All right, we're going to get to our key stats in just a bit. Let me keep going through the super chats. People contributing here. Andrea Alexander, I see you. Welcome to the franchise channel members. Do we have Young Kobe super chat? Salute to Kobe. He says, gotta go 11 deep when everyone gets healthy. Oh, there's no way that's happening. Pause. Good problems to have for a change. Shout out to Tyler, though. Merry Christmas, my boy. Salute, young Cole. Appreciate you. Nah, Brown's not going to go. He's not going to go 11 deep, but it's good problems to have. And look, what these guys are showing is that they're ready. A lot of these guys, they're ready, especially Tyler. And you got to stay ready because you never know when your number's going to get called. And today his number got called on the biggest stage when the whole world was watching on Knicksmas at Madison Square Garden, world's most famous arena. $353 was the get-in price today, ladies and gentlemen. One of the hottest tickets all year. And Tyler got it done. Okay, my Italiano's in the chat. Okay, we got Italian Christmas. Shout out to everybody that had the 7 fishes feast last night. Shout out to all my Italianos that was feasting last night on your seafood and your fishes. Chicken with Jamaican rum cake. Let's go for dessert. Absolutely. Shout out to the Knicks chick. She baked. We got some nice cookie selection. Absolutely. Yeah, man. We're going to get it in. What am I sipping on? Just water right now, good sir. Wilbert. I'm just sipping on water right now. I'm just setting the tone. I got to pace myself. You understand? But after this, it's all systems go. You guys know my drink of choice, and we're going to get to it. Let me take a sip and keep going. All right, you know what? Let me get to the phones. We're going to get to all the super chats. Let me get to the phones. My guy Abdul from San Diego was in the building. Abdul, give me the arena report, the Garden report from Abdul from San Diego. Let's go.
Yo, you hear me? I'm in the building?
You in the building. Let's go. Talk about it.
Man, no, first and foremost, Merry Christmas to everybody. Merry Christmas to you, my brother. Yeah. Merry Christmas to my wife for surprising me with my dream come true. A Knicks Christmas game.
She's a good one.
I love her to death, man. She knows
she's a good one. Yes.
Yo, in the building. So it was quiet. It was quiet. Like you can hear piss on the cotton in there. That's how quiet it was. The fans wanted to just give the team the energy, but they weren't. It was.
Yeah, go ahead. We lost you for a second.
So,
you said it was quiet in there, and then you said it was quiet in there, and then what?
Yeah, it was quiet. And once the fourth quarter happened, that right around that 7-minute mark, when we started to make a push, I'm talking about this was the Garden that I hear on the TV. The defensive chants, the 3-pointer, like, yo, I felt like a kid. I swear to God, I felt like crying. It's a Christmas game. But when you connected to this community, it's nothing like it, man. No. Shout out to you first and foremost, bro, because of you and the team creating KnicksFanTV. I was able to travel here with my boy Q. Man, we met on Twitter. We've been brothers since day one, since we could.
Yep. All right. I lost Abdul, but I lost Abdul, but I got him. We just got to keep the call quality. Shout out to Abdul, and what he was saying was shout out to Q because they met through KFTV and they became close friends, and that's, you know, we have many stories like that here on KFTV, man. So we definitely happy to hear that. Those guys have been big time supporters of KFTV as well. And speaking of Q, I'm trying to find it. Salute to him, man, for winning the skills challenge. So, you know, I'm in the kitchen. I'm getting my mac and cheese on. And so I'm watching on my laptop for some of this because I'm in the kitchen. So I don't got a TV in my kitchen. So I watch it on the laptop and
what?
And I see on the skills challenge,
what's up?
My guy Q. So there's Q. So, shout out to Q. He wins 1,000 big ones. Shout out to Q, man. Great job. Wins $1,000 on the skills challenge. I was watching like a proud big brother, man. I'm like, yo, let's get it. And then the funny part is, so my son runs in the kitchen. He's like, Dad, who's that? I'm like, yo, this is one of our friends from KFTV. He goes, oh, okay. He goes, if he wins, is he going to give us some of that money? I was just saying, hey, you know what? Why not? Why not request a donation for the #1 show for the fans by the fans? Shout out to Q. Don't forget to drop something in the collection plate. No, I'm kidding. But no, shout out to Q. That was a great job. And again, another memory for these guys on Knicksmas. Couldn't happen to better people, more deserving. So let's shout out to Q, big time member of our program and of Knicks Twitter as well. Okay, more super chats coming in. My guy Larry Medina. Oh yeah, I see you, Larry. Let's go. Merry Knicksmas. Speaking of West Coast Knicks contingent, my guy Larry. Larry, where you at, man? Where in the world are you, man? You're an LA guy, you're a West Coast guy, but you do get your travel on. Whereabouts are you right now tapping in with the Knicks and KFTV? He drops a $20 super chat, says, great Knicks W. Merry Christmas, KFTV fam and Knicks fans. Big thanks to Deuce McBride for the Christmas and recovery shout out. A huge love to my wife, Melanie, for setting it up. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. I didn't see it, but I'm guessing, did you get a cameo from Deuce? Very nice. Very nice if you did. And hopefully all the best to you on the holidays. Let's go, man. Recovering from shoulder surgery. Okay, so let's big up to Larry. Speedy recovery. Everybody at Larry Medina in the chat and wish him a speedy recovery. That's our guy. That's another day one KFTV supporter. So we definitely want to big him up. No question about it. Okay, more super chats coming in. People, hang tight. I see. We're going to get to it. Jorge Martinez. Shout out to Jorge. Says, Merry Christmas to all the KFTV family. Tyler Kolek giving me some Jeremy Lin flashbacks. Well, yeah, I would say yes, but in a way that makes this team more whole. A little bit different, right? Where Linsanity we had Linsanity in that savior complex like we do with all former Knicks stars. And it was short-lived. He couldn't live up to that. And when the NBA caught up to him, he got knocked down off a pedestal. Still a good run and great for him, his career, his life, and all of that. But for Tyler, his ascension is part of making this team whole in terms of shoring up their ball handling and playmaking weaknesses. And now he's not afraid to get his offense. So now you're really closing up a gap there. Just a gap that they got to close. We have guys. Cap is going to deliver. Cat's there. Mikal, OG, we have guys. We don't need Tyler to be a savior, but he's been phenomenal, a star in his role, and that is what they need from Tyler Kolek. He's been that brilliant in Deuce's absence in Landry Shamet. All right, we're going to get to the callers. Rapid fire on this Knicks Mix Day, man. I want your best take, and then pass the mic to the next guy. William J., you up next. William J. on the Discord. Are you there, sir? Ooh, did William J. miss his opportunity? Okay, William J.'s out of there. Will from LI, you up, man. Big take, and pass the baton.
Yes, sir. You got me, CP?
Loud and clear. Merry Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas, man. Merry Knicksmas to the chat. We'll go ahead and get to it, man. I'm going to be honest with you, CP. At first, I was doubting the closing lineup. Mm-hmm. When Kolek was in there, I personally, and they took out Mitch, I wanted Cat back in there, but I would have ran the double big lineup. I was like, listen, maybe you don't really need Kolek's ball handling. I could not happy to say that I was more wrong. Tyler Kolek came in big, of course, with Jordan Clarkson, and then overall, they just came together and just airy the whole game. I'm over here sipping on rum. I had to catch a flight yesterday. I'm over here stressed out. I'm like, man, this is how we doing the Christmas? But just to see Tyler Kolek and everybody come in together, oh my God, they got the win and just started off the Christmas day with a smile, man. I'm just so happy. I'm gonna be rapid fire. I will Saturday. Yeah. I will say I am in the A. Shout out to Atlanta. If anybody in the chat knows of any good restaurants in Atlanta, please put in the chat. But I will be at the Knicks-Hawks game, and I'll be calling to give that city report. But I'm just so happy the Knicks got this win today on Knicksmas. Happy Merry Christmas to everybody. Shout out to you, CP, the family, the chat, and just another great win. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Knicks.
Well, from LI, you're sipping. Make sure you wrap up your hands, your feet. Make sure you don't get into no trouble tonight. We don't need to hear no ER reports from Will. Just celebrate in a joyful way. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Will from LI on the check in another day one. Rate that call in the chat. Says he needs some recommendations for restaurants in the A. So if you have any, reach out to my guy. It wasn't pretty, but it was gritty on Knicksmas. Come on, man. Are you not entertained? Oh, my goodness. What a game, man. What a game by this New York Knicks team. Salute. Okay, we got some more super chats in here. We want to shout out. We're going to get some more calls. Rapid fire on the calls. D Cannon, salute to you, D Cannon. NY Forever, $20 super chat. Says always a good holiday when the Knicks get a gritty W on Christmas. Merry Christmas to UCP and Knicks Nation. Merry Knicksmas. Salute, D Cannon. Appreciate the support. And Merry Knicksmas to you and yours. No question. Merry Christmas to you and yours. D Cannon on the check-in franchise channel. Member, salute to you. Replay gang, salute to you. King Matthews, you up next. Rapid fire take on the game. How you feel?
On the boss, how you doing today? And Merry Christmas to you and the whole Knick Nation, man.
Likewise,
great win
man.
from the New York Knicks, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. What'd you think about this one?
Fantastic, man. Not gonna lie. You know what? It's kind of funny too. Just knowing Cleveland, they're known for choking games. Down 17 in the fourth quarter. Nah, we're coming back. You know the Knicks been owning Cleveland all these years. Like 5 years. Brunson been owning Donovan Mitchell. Oh, Donovan Mitchell's better than No. Enough is enough, man.
Yeah.
Brunson is that guy. Talk about these two players right now. Shout out to Mitchell Robinson, but let's talk about what? I'm in the talk right now. Hold on, Grandma. Hold on. Yeah, I'm in the talk right now, Grams. Hold on. But yeah.
All right, man. All right, man. I'm gonna let you get to Grandma because we got mad people on the line. So we gonna catch up with you Friday, man.
You got it, man.
Right.
Merry Christmas,
right. Please, man. Help Grandma. Make sure she ain't burning nothing in the kitchen, man. Help Grandma. King Matthews, he put Grandma on hold. That's how you know that family show, that family show stuff go out the window. King Matthews said, "Grandma, ho ho ho, let me get this final takeout." I had to intervene. I had to be the bigger person and say, King Matthews, we'll catch up Friday. We got a whole nother show Friday. Right now, we can call back anytime. You got to get to Grandma, but she might be in distress, fam. You got to get to her. All right, the black eyed peas might be burning. You know what I'm saying? You got to get to it, man. You got to make sure your dinner's right. I had to interject, you know. Normally, you know, your family thing is your family thing. I had to jump in. They'll call back anytime. Friday, man. King Matthews, you call in all the time. All right, Captain Jack, you up next. All right, we gonna mute Captain Jack because you ain't ready. Captain Jack, when I get to you, turn down everything. It's too much interference right now. Grabba on the Discord. Go ahead with your point. Rapid fire. Let's go.
Yo, CP, I'm in the spot.
You in the spot. How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm good. Yo, Merry Christmas to you and yours, all Knicks Nation and all that. Yeah, today was a crazy game. I'm starting to realize a pattern. These last couple dubs we got, you know, JC, Tyler, and Mitch, you know, that we down going into the fourth. Them dudes come in and just completely change the game. Like, just their energy, their hustle, you know, Mitch all over the boards. And JC's secrets, like, sneakily been really good on defense, man. Like, he's really been coming up with some big plays.
Yo, when he picked Garland's pocket, that was a forced take. That was a take in that second quarter.
You see, bro, it's just straight robbed him on Christmas. I'm like, all right, I see you, man. That's why everybody know. Do you remember where you was at when Tyler Kolek stole Christmas, man? Like, damn, that boy, he really been hooping. We got our backup point guard. And, you know, I got to get it off. I know Alex is somewhere listening. Yeah. My biggest op got the trade flu. BBS Selly, he out of here. I'm going to holler at y'all. Let's go.
I can't do it, man. I told you. I'm not saying that name, but, yeah, I don't know. I think he might be out with the trade flu. Yeah, I might be right. I don't know. But it is what it is. We got guys because, like you said, the bench is fortified right now between Clarkson, Kolek, and then Mitchie just coming in with the dirty work, man. The bench is legit. Let's hear from the creator. Couple sound bites from S&Y. Tyler, the creator, man, on the bench motto this year. Let me see. Sometimes the locker room audio with S&Y is a little tough because you hear everything. Let's hear how this sounds. Here we go.
What's it like to hear the Garden chant your name?
Yeah, it's fun, man. I mean, playing the Garden on Christmas, it doesn't get much better than that. I'm just grateful for the fans that come out and support us every night.
What's it like to hear the...
All right, so Tyler, grateful for the fans that come out and support us every night. It's Tyler. Let's get some more Tyler stuff just to keep it consistent. He loves playing from the fans. This is Tyler on the Mitchell chase down.
Right when he was Donovan Mitchell was on the ground, I told him that was all ball. We always talk about next play speed, and I saw him running, and honestly, if he ran and just did a regular layup, I wouldn't have caught up to him, but he wanted to do some windmill. He slowed down. He was trying to do something crazy.
Let's go. You heard Tyler? He said the Spider was trying to show out at the Garden. Not in our house. We got to get gritty. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. You see how he nonchalantly was like, yeah, he was trying to show out. We're not having that. Respectfully. That's what I'm talking about, Tyler. Next play speed. Quietly told the Spider, you ain't doing that in my house, man. Wow. Let's go. All right, here's more from Tyler on Mike Brown's role in this whole thing, man. Here we go.
Coach Brown told us a story about how he was getting last game in Minnesota. He was getting on you pretty hard at halftime, and then you hit some shots in there, and you told him, "I hit shots." He likes to see that from you, that confidence. Yeah. I mean, you know, can you just talk about the way he's been coaching you and what helps and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, he coaches me hard, but you want a head coach to be on you because you know if he's not, then that's more of a problem than the other way around. But you know, I've always said tough coaching. You know, when you're the point guard, you're an extension of the coach, so he's always gonna have something to say to you. If he doesn't have, you know, if he's trying to get his message across, he's gonna say it to you. Maybe he didn't mean it at you, but you know, trying to get it across to everybody else on the team. But yeah, it was second half. I made a three. They banged the time. They called a timeout, and I said, I'm gonna knock that MFer down because he said something at halftime. But I just when I'm in the flow of it. I love talking. I feel like that gets me going.
Coach Brown.
Shout out to Tyler, man. Yeah, he is a talker, man. He is a talker. Like even in summer league when he didn't have his best go at it. You know, he saw some of the homies was there, so he does like to talk and all of that. But that's good. He's a competitor. And as he said with Mike Brown, the relationship that they have is that Mike Brown is always trying to coach him up. And you see that. You see that in games, especially now when Tyler is out there and logging these extended minutes now as a reserve and as a key part of this rotation. That's one thing I respect about Mike Brown and I like to see is that he's always trying to coach these guys up. And is Mike Brown. Always trying to coach these guys up. So, you know, good job. Good job. Tyler Kolek, ladies and gentlemen. 16 points, 9 assists, 3 rebounds, 4 or 5 from downtown, 11 points in the fourth quarter. Our KFTV role player of the game. But he was just one. He was just one role player because he also got a shout out. Cardiac Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson with 25 points, 2 assists, 9 of 17 from the field, 5 of 19 from downtown. Jordan Clarkson, man, he had 15 points in that first half, had a sensational, absolutely brilliant second quarter that really got the Knicks back into the game. And then in the fourth quarter, Jordan Clarkson would chip in with a couple more buckets himself, including a big 3 in this one. So shout out to Tyler, shout out to Jordan Clarkson, and obviously shout out to Mitchie, the block nest monster Mitchell Robinson, who got the Knicks those second chance opportunities to allow these guys to score. Let me see what they have on Mitch. And here he is on his efforts tonight in that fourth quarter. His big country, Mitchell Robinson.
Are there players that look like you have a physical advantage over in a matchup like Jared Allen is tall, but he's skinny. You can kind of move him out of the way.
I mean, he's a great rebounder and stuff like that. You know, great offensive player a little bit. So, I mean, really just because of, just my will. Go out there and fight.
Are there players that look like you have a physical?
Go out there and fight. That's our guy, Big Country, man. Shout out to Mitch. Hell of a game. This team is different, man. This team is leaps and bounds different than last year. They're grittier. They're more talented on the bench, and more talented on the bench. Number one, when you think about Jordan Clarkson. Number two, when you think about the fact that you're bringing Mitch off the bench right now. It's different. Totally different. But, look, this team is going to be shorthanded because you can expect Josh Hart to miss some time with what looked to be an ankle injury. Looked like he rolled his ankle. And Josh Hart, you know how he moves in transition. Stepped on, I think it was Dean Wade's foot. So it looks like the Knicks are going to be, once again, having to figure out how to maneuver But that's opportunity for now another guy like Mo Diawara, who I thought he had his best situational minutes in this game against the Cavs. Had a nice 3-point shot. I had a nice attack to the basket as well. I think he had 5 points off the bench at Diawara. So, hey, sucks for Hart. Tough for the team. Tough setback. Like I said, you're going to have to think. These guys will surprise you sometimes. It looks worse than it is, but I would have to expect he misses at least a couple of games here. We'll see what the report is on Josh Hart. I just put the live subscriber count right there for us, man. 99,540 is the count. Is the subscriber count right now for KFTV. I'm going to make this a lot more, fancy in the coming days. I just have to do something quick. So there it is. The road to 100 KFTV. There it is, man. 99,540. Why don't you go ahead at home, hit that subscribe button and see the number move. Just hit that subscribe button, man. The number will move. There we go. All right, so we'll keep an eye on that. Let's get to another call, and then we'll get to our key stats of the night. CP the franchise on this Knicksmas Day. Rapid fire, Captain Jack. You up next, Captain Jack.
CP, what's up?
How you doing, man? What's your name? Where you calling in from, man?
Merry Knicksmas, Captain Jack Karwaki,
Let's
Utica,
go.
New York.
Let's go, man.
Keeping it alive in the 315.
Keeping it live in the 315. I like that. Let's go, man. What'd you think
you
of
know
this?
that.
Yeah. What'd you think of the game?
So listen, I got my brother over here for the Christmas game. It's our new annual tradition.
Nice.
I got my I'm 44. My brother's 33. I kind of blessed and cursed him with this whole Knicks fandom thing,
Okay. Well, we welcome him anyway, man. We welcome him anyway.
No, he loves it. He loves it, but he didn't see the heyday like we did back in the early 90s. But it's all good.
True.
I gotta tell you something. The Stones on Tyler Kolek.
Stones.
The Stones. I'm telling you, the rhythm dribble on the cross pass, the cross court pass from Mikal Bridges.
Yeah.
Deep in the game. Tyler said, "You know what, Jaylen?" He goes, "You and me have been going head to head in practice." He goes, I'm gonna show you up right here, and then I'm gonna let you take it home from here, Jaylen." So also from there, Mitchell Robinson, he should not have come out of that game.
I was nervous.
Me and my brother, I was like, did he just sub Townsend for Mitchell Robinson after he just led that whole run and we were losing our mind? I'll tell you something. Mitchell Robinson would have made that putback on the offensive rebound that Townsend. So, it is what it is.
Yeah, man.
Listen, Merry Knicksmas to you and your family. I really appreciate you doing this for us. You keep it real for us all the time. You taking it out all the time. I got my son.
Yeah.
He's 8-year-old Lieutenant Jack. He wants to say something to you.
All right. Shout out to the lieutenant, man.
Yeah, this is the lieutenant right here.
Let's go.
Yo, what's up? Once again, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, man,
Yeah.
Lieutenant.
Yeah, that was a crazy game. We got Mitchell getting all those rebounds. Kolek, we got to talk about him.
Talk about it, man. Let's hear it, man. What'd you think?
Great. Those threes were so nice. Yeah.
Nice. Now, how was your Christmas, man? Did you get everything you asked Santa for? Did you get everything you asked for?
Yep.
That's good, man. We'll enjoy the day.
Knicks win, right?
Hey,
I asked for a Knicks win.
There you go, man. Well, listen, man. Enjoy the time with the family. Jack, appreciate it. Great moment with the family, man, and Happy New Year to you guys as well, man.
You too. Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
All right, Merry Christmas. Shout out to Jack. Hey, it's a family show, ladies and gentlemen. We got the young whippersnapper calling in. He wants to talk about Tyler, the Creator. Let's go. Let's go, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Wholesome Knick content. That's what we're giving you here on this Knicksmas Day. For the fans, by the fans, family show. It wasn't pretty, but it was gritty. It's all coming out today. Serendipity, I don't know. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I gotta have a good time with it, man. It's Knicksmas. The squad is on beast mode right now. And we ready, man. We ready. Took the Spider out. A couple more weeks until Detroit. A couple more months until OKC. Just gotta get healthy. And we'll see what the status is with Josh Hart in a bit. And we just got to get to it. I'll take a look at the key stats of the night. hey, good shooting night for both teams, man. 52% for the Cavs, 47% for the Knicks. Knicks shot 48% from downtown, 44% for the Cavs. 77% from the free throw line, while the Cavs shot 83%. And then what else we have here? The rebounding battle. You know, that was a big story where the Cavs got the best. Check. Oh, okay, we dropped. Okay, we back. Check. Okay, we back. All right, we back. Check 1, check 2. Okay, we are back. Pardon that. I've been having some internet issues, but we'll get that fixed. I'll breeze through the key stats of the night just once more on this one just to get a reset. Hit the refresh button. Both teams shooting the ball well, man. 52% for the Cavs, 47% for the Knicks. Knicks shooting 48% from downtown, 44% for the Cavs. I thought the rebounding battle was key. The Knicks were able to close in on that, and they only lost by 2, but by and large, the Cavs had a big rebounding lead, and I thought that was a big part of their advantage and their lead here in this game, but the Knicks were able to close that out. 12 offensive rebounds, 8 of Mitchell Robinson's 13 rebounds coming on the offensive side. Absolutely brilliant and sensational. As he said, never say quit. Assists, 28 assists on 44 made field goals for the Knicks, 30 assists for the Cavs. You know, I thought earlier in this game, part of the Knicks' issue and part of why I didn't think Cap had the greatest of games was they couldn't, well, give credit. The Cavs defense was good. I thought the Cavs defense was good, especially out the gates. Good ball denial. They kept the Knicks from getting into their offense quicker. And then also, I didn't think Cap did a good job of putting pressure on the defense. He didn't play with enough force. Yeah, he got his shots, and some of those knocked, and some of those went down. And Dean Wade did a good job challenging those shots. But by and large, I didn't think Cap did a good job of getting pressure on the rim to get the defense into rotation. So the Knicks offense had to settle for a lot of tough outside and contested jumpers. So it was a mix of the Cavs D and the Knicks. They were just a little bit slower, especially in the first half. So, you know, I thought that's where the Knicks offense got kind of stuck in the mud, but they were able to pick it up. Turnovers, 13 Knicks turnovers leading to 21 Cavs points, but the Knicks defense, especially in that second quarter, the Cavs turned the ball over 8 times in the second quarter. 14 Cavs turnovers led to 28 Knicks points. A fast break battle, Knicks won 19-18. And then points in the paint, Knicks got smoked, man, 56-40. A lot of that, man, give credit to the Spider. The Spider was putting a lot of pressure. Darius Garland, the Cavs bigs. So give credit to them for getting the Knicks there. Knicks got the best of them there. But that was a tough one. Okay, let's see here where else we got on the stat sheet. And then the largest lead of the night, 17 for the Cavs, 6 for the Knicks. The Cavs led by 74% of this game. And the Knicks came back and got them. What a tough flight home for those chaps. What a tough ride home. But the Knicks got the best of them. But yeah, my key stat, like I said, was the rebounds. The Knicks closing in on the rebounding battle certainly helped them there. And Mitchell Robinson was an absolute monster. What do you guys think at home? What were your key stats? Key stat of this one? Let me know in the comment section. Once again, key stats tonight brought to you guys by DraftKings Sportsbook. Holiday basketball has arrived, and Brunson and the Spider did their job to set the tone. And DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA, is where you want to be. Don't forget, DraftKings has your back with early exit. If your player goes down in the first half, you still get paid in cash. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code KFTV. That's code KFTV. New customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY, which is 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, pass-through or per-wager tax may apply in Illinois. 21-plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply, and your bet must win to receive bonus bets which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. And for additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. And once again, this is for a limited time only. Okay, take a couple more calls and then wrap up on this Knicksmas. Great show, though, man. Great energy. And shout out to everybody for rocking with us. Over 2,000 people. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Did I miss this one? Oh, no, I did get this from Rick Pennington. Salute. I thought that was another $100 super chat for Rick. But let me get through because I think my guy Swain dropped something. Yeah, shout out to Swainy. Shout out to Swainy, as I talked about, won the skills challenge for us here. Shout out to Swainy on the YouTube. Franchise channel member. And leaves a $50 super chat. He says, Merry Knicksmas. Salute to Swainy, man. Conscious Mind TV. Welcome to the franchise channel members. King Matthews, $5 super chat. Says, can we give Yabu's contract to Clarkson and Kolek? We won this game for Josh Hart. FYI, my grandma called me to get my victory patty with cocoa bread. There you go. There you go. Shout out to all my Jamaicans in the chat. I'm about to get my eat on in just a little bit. All this talking always gets me hungry. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying your Knicksmas. STGNick on the Discord. Go ahead, man. Merry Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas to you guys and a Merry Knicksmas. That was a great game, and the Garden was rocking. It's been a while since a regular season game was rocking to that extent.
Yeah.
Like a previous caller had said earlier, it was quiet throughout the first 3 quarters, but the second, the Knicks cut it down to single digits in that run in the fourth, it was loud. Really quick, I just thought it was really the team's showing a lot of grit right now. Compared to like last year, I just think the next man up mentality. They've done a great job with that because this game, not only were they down by 15, I think they were down by like 15 to 17 twice because they started off the game atrociously. They fell down 18 to 3, and then they came back, took the lead at halftime, and then in the beginning, they fell down again, and then before Jordan Clarkson and Tyler Kolek got them within striking distance as then the captain clutch took home. Amazing win. Let's keep it rolling.
Yeah, man. How'd you say the vibe was in the Garden? How would you say the vibe was?
I mean, the vibe was good. It was a lot more Knicks fans than I was expecting. Obviously, the place is always going to be full, but there wasn't that many tourists. I thought it was a lot of real diehard fans there. So that was great to see. The energy was really good, I thought. The best energy, and at home all this season. And then probably, the best energy in a regular season game over the last 2 years. It was really good. So, and also another thing, it was kind of funny. Last year, Mikel's Garden homecoming was kind of at, it was Christmas Day against San Antonio. And this year, it was Tyler Kolek's coming out party here at the Garden on Christmas Day. So hopefully he carries it over.
STG, appreciate you, man. Enjoy your Christmas, man. We'll talk Friday. STGNick on the Discord. Rate that call in the chat. All right, rapid fire. Carlo from the Philippines. Rapid fire. Quick take and pass the mic. Let's go. Carlo, are you there? Do we have Carlo going once?
Hello.
Hey, how are you, man? Merry Christmas to you, man. How you doing?
Hey, Merry Christmas. Kumusta kayo? Maligayang Pasko.
Yes,
CP,
sir. Yep.
For the first time in Knicks history, I have a stadium report for you.
But wait a second, you went to the game?
I'm here, man.
Oh,
I'm here with my
wow.
I'm here with my I knew he got potential and grit, and I thank Tyler for proving me right. But in my opinion, trading coach and then flourish in any other team. I want him to stay a Knick. Karja Clarkson, my fellow countryman, Kabayan Clarkson with those timely threes, and he was great on defense today.
Yep.
Shout out to Mitch. He was a monster on the boards, and the defense was great. The block on, I forgot what the name of the player. I think it's Jaylen Tyson or Dean Wade. I don't know.
Tyson,
but it was a highlight for me.
Yeah.
We had a bit of cardiac moments in the dying seconds, but we got to make he got to make those free throws. So shout out Mitchie free throws.
Yeah, man.
That's all I have to say, man.
Yes, sir. And your countryman Clarkson, as you said, and unfortunately we lost some of the connection. That was my fault. My internet connection's been kind of chopped. But your countryman Jordan Clarkson did go off, so congratulations to you. Your first Knicks game with your family. You see a Knicks win. Your countryman drops 25 off the bench. That's a great debut for you, man, at Madison Square Garden, man.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah,
and
man.
in totality, it was just so surreal for me. Everything is hazy at the moment, but I have to review those videos again. Got it all on the video.
There you go, man. There you go. We'll get it all on video. Salute to you. And once again, congratulations to you and your family, man. Carlo from the Philippines. Congratulations to Carlo, who got to experience that. And we'll talk on Friday. Enjoy New York. Be safe out there. And there you go, man. Salute to Carlo. All right. Listen, man, I see a lot of people on KnicksFanTV.com getting their merch. Hey, get your merch, man. KnicksFanTV.com. It wasn't pretty, but it was gritty. You see it. The tees are in stores. KnicksFanTV.com. You already know, man. Get your It Wasn't Pretty, But It Was Gritty t-shirts in time for your next watch party. There you go. Yours truly rocking it with my man Ian Begley. We in the building. KnicksFanTV.com. You know the vibe. Salute to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, hit the share button, subscribe to the channel. KFTV on the ones and twos. We do got the Replay Gang t-shirts in stock right now, ready to ship. Salute to the Replay Gang and everybody for their support. Okay, rapid fire. Who we got up next? We got Nsb Corey. Rapid fire. Let's go.
Yo, was good, bro?
Good. How you doing,
man?
Just
wanted to tap in, say happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everybody.
Likewise.
But yo, I just wanted to say too, a few gifts are better than the Knicks win on Christmas, man.
Oh man,
like it's beautiful. That's the cherry on top right there.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to tap in and just say, man, like appreciate these wins. This is a statement victory for our bench. This is only going to bolster confidence. So I look at this and say, like, it's another notch on their belt for the season, gearing up for that playoff run. So I feel like these guys are lock in step. Guys have off nights. Other guys are picking them up. You can see it on the floor.
Yep.
That's all I wanted to say. But good win overall. Happy holidays. Y'all be safe. All 82 tapped in, yeah.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Nsb Corey on the Discord. Rate that call in the chat. Nsb Corey, appreciate the call, man. Nsb Corey. Okay, we're getting to it. We're getting through it on the Discord. LP, rapid fire, LP. Merry Christmas. Rapid fire, man. One take and pass the mic, please.
Yo, CP, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yo, CP, thanks for taking my call. Yo, Merry Christmas to you, CP, man. Your boy got the KFTV hoodie on that I won last Christmas on the question that you asked. I got my hoodie on, the one that I won last year, last Christmas. And just glad that we got the win. We looked like we were sleepwalking at first, but woke up. Kolek, shout out to Kolek. He brought us home, and Brunson got it done. So just real quick, I'm glad we got it. And I'll be in San Antonio next week, to see the Knicks play the Spurs. So just quick rapid fire. Thanks for taking the call, CP. Appreciate it. Merry Christmas to everybody.
Man. Merry Christmas to you, LP. Appreciate you. Get us a W in the Alamo. And speaking of the Spurs, Spurs up 89-74. Spurs up right now on the Thunder. Back-to-back big wins by the Spurs, or big games by the Spurs against OKC. So Spurs sending a message there, man. Spurs sending a message to OKC right now. Still early. Still 1:57 left in the third. But, yeah, still sending a message. Okay, we're going to keep it moving because I got my final two I want to close with. Let's get to Sergeant Wacky. Rapid fire, Sergeant Wacky. How you doing? Sergeant Wacky going once. Sergeant Wacky, okay. All right, Sergeant Wacky will drop you off. We're going to get to the Glockster. I know what you want to say, but in a rapid fire way. Let's go. Sergeant Cody Clark, let's go. Do we have Cody Clark? Cody Clark going once. All right. All right. Cody, man. Cody, this is Knicksmas, Cody. Come on, man. All right, Cody going once. I'm counting. I'm doing a slow count. Cody going twice. Okay. All right. Aggravated man said I missed a few super chats. Now we're going to go through all of them again and just make sure I got everything. No worries. We will get to the super chats as we close the show. But I want to hear from our guy, the rhyme animal, Chuck D, to close us out, man. Chuck, how you feeling, man? Merry Christmas, man.
Merry Knicksmas. Yo, listen, Cody probably be back. I'll be rapid fire.
Okay.
I tell you what, Brown found under his tree. He found a Knick team. He's playing with his toys.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. Kolek, yo, the tray, then the strip. Remember the loose ball that he went and got and saved?
Yep.
Then the assist to Cap. I mean, listen, man. Hey, listen, people getting on Cat, but love that putback.
Yeah.
And Mitchie was a wall. Remember that block shot on Tyson who just said, oh, I forgot this guy also block shots too.
That's right. They had to slow him down. But that Cat rebound, hey, find a way to win. Find a way to help this team win. Even if you're not scoring, that was a big play by Karl-Anthony Towns. Give him credit.
Big play. Somebody also in the chat said, we need to send Brogdon a gift.
Yeah. It's so, isn't it so funny though, Chuck, how things work out that way?
I'm trying to tell you,
man.
I'm trying to tell you. And, listen, man, I like Diawara. And somebody also in the chat said, man, I kept looking at him and kept seeing Siakam or young Siakam.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
the thing with him is that because he's playing with so much talent around him, they can like kind of make him better. Like you see it. He's
right.
trying to come alive, man. And one thing, even though the jumpers are inconsistent, he's confident. He's shooting them with confidence. That 1-3 that he took, that was a confident corner 3-point shot. And, they put him defensively on Garland. It was a mixed bag, Garland being the all-star, taking advantage. But you could see the vision of how they want to use this guy. And once he gets it together, you going to tell me you're going to put him out there with OG, with McCall, maybe with Mitchie? Good luck trying to thread a pass anywhere. It's getting stolen. It's going the other way.
Yo, man, there was a sequence, man, with the ball whipped around and found OG under the basket. I was like, damn, I forgot OG was on the squad for a second, man. So we got that, and understand this with Brown, Knicks Master Mike. Yo, man, he's able to be who he want to be because you got a super brain assassin in Cap on the floor. You could just see Brunson's brain just working in like 9 or 10 different ways as the Knicks play. So Brown has to love that. So I think we're ramping up nice to go to OKC in Detroit. We're ramping up for the 26th. Rapid fire, I'm out, but I'm waiting for Cody Glock. Hopefully he gets in on this internet crazy day. Peace, y'all.
Let's go. The Rhyme Animal, Chuck D. Everybody throw a hashtag PE in the chat and salute the legend, man. Salute to our guy, the Rhyme Animal, Chuck D. Always with excellent contributions and notable contributions as it relates to the orange and blue. And, this Christmas, this Knicksmas, as, we give thanks for all the blessings, especially here at KnicksFanTV. We're climbing on 100K and the family, friend support, everything in between, the fan support, everything. The Rhyme Animal, Chuck D, man, just being there from the beginning as we approach this milestone. That's a major accomplishment, and we're just very thankful for his support and his contributions to the show. Just wanted to say that. Shout out to the Rhyme Animal, Chuck D. Absolutely throw a hashtag PE in the chat. Captain Clutch, Jaylen Brunson. Kolek was so much the story, rightfully so, because Cap gets these points in his sleep. Even though Cap had basically the game-winning 3, Tyler and Clarkson, man, it was about those two guys, Tyler and Jordan Clarkson, that really got this for the Knicks, man. Gritty. You had to get gritty. That's what the Cavs were doing. Who just said it? I think it was Carlo who said it. Jalen Tyson. He was the Cavs guy who was getting it gritty. Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, those guys were getting it gritty. Dean Wade. Knicks had to dig deep. And those became momentum plays. The Tyler threes, the Clarkson threes, the Karl Anthony Towns put back, Mitch's offensive rebounds. All of those was the setup for this man to be great. Captain Clutch, Jaylen Brunson, who finished the Spider. Him and the Spider going toe-to-toe, 34 apiece. I love when these two guys play. I absolutely love when these two guys play. Because they put on a show today, and Cap got the last laugh. How about the dunk when Spider? This is in the middle of a game, it was like a 3-point game. Spider down the middle, yammed it on OG, not total poster, but like I said, Spider Mitchell, he's like the serial killer in the movie that you just can't kill. You try everything, and you just can't get him. That's why he's been one of my favorite players, man. Big time Spider fan. Big time Spider fan. So, but tonight was for the good guys. Had to get it done. Some of you guys asked about my chain, man. Shout out to my guys at GLD for sponsoring today's show. Head over to GLD.com because use our code KFTV and get 15% off your order site-wide. So shout out to GLD. They make a number of really cool chains. Sent me this one, but they do have the official NBA license, so you can go out there and get you a Knick chain if you'd like to. So make sure you go out there, check them out. Use our code KFTV. Half off your order, 50% off your order, and they have a number of options. You got the diamond Cuban chain, diamond tennis necklace, the GLD signature Cuban. This is the one I have. I got the signature Cuban on, and it's nice. Very, very nice. You know, nothing too over the top, at least for my liking. You know, I'm an older guy, so I like to keep it simple. But like I said, you can get different pendants. They have the team pendants. You can get Knicks. You can get all different ones. You go to NBA here on the left-hand side. Boom. There's a Knicks. Knicks one kind of blingy. You know what I mean? So you can get that. I mean, and they have so many different rope options. So check them out. GLD.com. Use our code KFTV. You get half off your order. And shout out to GLD for once again sponsoring today's show. Okay, we got more Super Chats coming in. And we're going to close out on the Supers. So let's get to it. Shout out to Empire, says, I just want to say Merry Christmas to my people, the Knicks family. Great game. Great game. Shout out to you, Empire. Appreciate the support. Always appreciate you. All right, I'm getting hungry. If you guys are new in the chat, leave me a hashtag new, by the way. I'll shout you guys out. Didn't get a chance to do that. And then while I do that, let me reset the Super Chats. Make sure I got everybody in here, because we're not leaving a single person behind on this Knicksmas. Yeah, if you guys are new in the chat, leave me a hashtag new. Also, what do you guys got on the menu tonight, man? What do you guys got on the menu tonight? Let me know, because I'm starting to get hungry. I'm waiting on the family to get here. They better get here fast, because I'm starving. All right, let me just reset the Super Chats. I'm getting to it. Great day. Thunder getting smoked. 50. They're down by 15. Okay, let's get to the supers here, shall we? Okay. Super Chat. Supers. Okay. Okay. Loading them up. And away we go. Once again, shout out to everybody who has contributed today on Knicksmas. Appreciate it. Manny G says his Kolek run is better than Linsanity to me. Yeah, people like to always make comparisons, but it's a different circumstance where Linsanity kind of came in when the Knicks were just trying to patch things together. Lipstick on a pig. Kolek's coming in and filling in smaller holes to help this team in the long run. Kind of different situations, but I get it. D's Vintage. Appreciate you, D's Vintage. LD says, Merry Cole Mix. From LD. Shout out to Ekels. My neighbors hate me right now. Oh my goodness. I shook down the living room. Every room in the house where I had the TV on, because I'm trying to get the house together as well. Trying to get in the kitchen, in and out. I'm shaking down the block. Cardiac. I'm yelling gritty at the TV. Y'all think I'll just spill it on the shirt? No, that's what I talk about. The threes. Insane game, man. M. Rivera, 4396 is Merry Knicksmas to all. Great game. Salute CP, Alex, JD, CK. Thank you, man. Shout out to, who else do we have in here? Quasi, I got Larry Medina. Jorge Martinez. Thank you, Jorge. Coach Rubens, $20 Canadian Super Chat says, we needed stops. Mitchie gave us the stops. We needed threes. Tyler, the three-point knockouts. The captain doing what he does. Closing. Merry Cardiac Knicksmas. KFTV fam. Thank you, Coach Rubens. Great comment. Great Super Chat. Okay. Still going? We still here? Okay. Shout out to James Whitfield, $5 Super Chat. James, appreciate you. Sayi, thank you, Sayi. Marv, that boy, $5 Super Chat. Says, Merry Knicksmas, everyone. Crazy win on Christmas. I've been loving Kolek's ascension. Yeah, the creator, man. What can you say about Tyler, the creator? Well deserved. Tyler G, $20 Super Chat. Small thing, but I love the Awara development. Likewise. He's getting a great opportunity, and you're seeing it starting to come together. It'll come in the points. But he's just right now, just in those couple minutes, just be a star in his role. I thought he played well today. STGNick Sharp, $5 Super Chat says Tyler Kolek is the best backup point guard we've had since Charlie Ward was on the bench for Chris Childs, shaping up for a big playoff moment down the line. Could be. Saint Danger, $5 Super Chat. Knicksmas on 34th Street. Kolek gifting dimes. Salute. Let me get my blue and orange on here while I'm playing that. Shout out to Sky Zoo. Let's go. Never forgive action. I got that. Adams Yanks cap. Says, sup, Knicks Fan TV. Salute to you all today and this huge present for the Knicks. Let's hope 2026 is better. I got that one. Appreciate it. Vic from the Sty. Appreciate it. Will Latimer. I got all those. DJ Iota Frat. Tyler, the creator, balled out. My 2 cents. James Baker. Shout out to Wicks. Lord Steven Stone. $5 Super Chat says, Merry Christmas, y'all. Tyler, the creator, was big last fourth quarter. Extended his contract now. Mitch rebounds helped us in the last quarter as well. Jaquan Smith. Merry Knicksmas CP. Great win. Mississippi Knicks fan in here. Wifey got me the KFTV snap for one of my gifts. Wearing it to the Hawks game on Saturday. Amazing, man. Amazing. Mellow Mike, shout out my boy Tyler Kolek, Westchester Knicks alumni. You know I got to represent both sides, CP, and thanks for the Knicks, the best gift, Christmas gift. Shout out to Mellow Mike. He's a Westchester Knicks season ticket holder. Aggravated man, $5 Super Chat says, shout out Saint Danger again, $5 Super Chat. Aggravated man says, when it was 86-73, I told my cousin we're going to win this game. They have the fight they had 2 years ago. Merry Knicksmas CP and Knicks Nation. I did miss a ton on Super Chats. On one screen, it wasn't showing me everything. NYC B-Ball 08, $10 Super Chat says, Kolek the Kraken has been released. Shout out to LD. Quiet play of the game was Kolek's final inbound. Smart. Yeah, good Super Chat by you. Good comment by you, LD, because remember in the past when we used to have like Perks and those guys inbound and they couldn't get it. It was trouble. Even last year, it was trouble. Smart play. Led Carl Anthony Townsend, threw him open. Shout out to Abdul. Big Daddy G, shout out to Gio. Troy Bolton saved Knicksmas. Let's go. Shout out to Gio. Raymond Nobletza says, my New York grit refuses to quit. A combo of Mitch's rebounds, Clarkson threes, Kolek's heroics, and Brunson clutch got them to win. Merry Knicksmas, KFTV fan. Raymond, salute. Kenya, $5 Super Chat says, we got our backup point guard. TKO Tyler Kolek was lights out in the fourth. Yes, he was. Shout out to Tyler. Let's keep it going. Let me pull my chat up. Okay, then I want to read what everybody's having tonight. I'm going to close out with that. We still here. 15 going strong. Let's go. Okay. El Don Tassico, this is the perfect day to wear my brand new, it wasn't pretty, but it was gritty KFTV shirt. Merry Knicksmas to all. Honcho, $20 Super Chat says, Kolek, another reminder that Summer League don't matter. It's true. Ty Gordon, $5 Super Chat, appreciate it. Jason Benjamin, $2 Super Chat says, Tyler Strip on Mitchell was the play of the game. Shout out DJ Eric L. Beats, $20 Super Chat says, great win for the Orange and Blue squad. Team Jordan Clarkson Hive, stand up. We got a legit backup point guard with Kolek. 11 in the fourth quarter, down 17 in the fourth. No panic from the squad. Captain Clutch with the dagger 3. Christian B, $10 Super Chat says, it's a Christmas miracle. Cavs seemed like they were owning us most of the game, but Tyler Kolek and the captain said, ho, ho, hold your horses. I got that one. Salute. Tristan Puglia Velasquez, Dero Fly. Salute. Ryan, I got that. Ryan Man, Chuck D. I was missing a Super Chat here. Hang on. I think I am missing a Super Chat. Shout out our guy, Jake Asman. $2 Super Chat says, Merry Knicksmas CP. Go Knicks go. Shout out our guy, Jake Asman. Catch him on the Jake Asman Show on YouTube and on ESPN Radio. Does a great job covering the Jets, the Knicks, the Yankees, New York sports in general, man. Jake is one of the best in the business. So I missed this. Somebody had mentioned the Super Chat that someone passed in the family. Can somebody in the chat show me where that Super Chat went? Can somebody show me where that Super Chat went? I missed that person's Super Chat. Hang on. Oh, Michael Cherry. Michael Cherry, mom's passed away yesterday morning, but this game took me away for a little while. Just what I needed today. Everybody at Michael Cherry and said condolences. Michael Cherry, we send our condolences, our sincerest condolences to you and your family. And we just glad this game, this win could give you a little bit of joy as you grieve. You know, take your time and be strong for your family. Well, we send our sincerest condolences, man. We send our sincerest condolences to one of our members, franchise channel members, and KFTV members who is experiencing a very difficult time. So let's send them some words of encouragement, him and his family, as we usually do, man. We pick each other up in the bad times, and we celebrate with each other in the good times, man. That's what makes us who we are. Got to make sure that we always consistently good human beings, especially the way the world is going today, all right? Always remember that. Okay, I think I got everything here. Conscious Mind TV, BLW, Go Knicks, Merry Christmas, Go New York, Go KnicksFanTV. Red Spice 116, Happy Knicksmas, great team win, enjoy the holiday season, thanks for all the coverage, my go-to for all Knicks news. Thank you, Red Spice. These Vintage got you, LD got you. M. Rivera, Merry Knicksmas to all, great game, got you. Swanee got you. Shout out to Wacky. Welcome to the franchise channel members, Wacky. Who else we got in here? I got Medina, Jorge. Okay. Dark Knight, welcome. Andrea Alexander, welcome. Dr. D-Roy, it's a beautiful day to be a Knicks fan. Kolek is must-see TV. Shit, I got him. Okay, I got everybody. Got you open. Sent a gift to the franchise channel membership. Appreciate the support all the time. Armand Dutta gifted 10 franchise channel membership. Shout out to Armand. Always supports us in a major way. Shout out to Armand. Terrence Cox. Shout out to Christopher Blake for saying 3 weeks ago Kolek sucks. He's not it. Some of y'all don't have a good eye for talent. He added my man directly. Shout out to him. Okay. St. Danger, I got that. Okay. K. Marco, I love this team. We are never out of a game. Just going through more supers. Salute. Salute. Did we get to the team hashtag news? All right, I'm about to get to it, man. Let's go. I think I got everything. Something from Brooklyn, my 2 cents. Charles Lichter, salute. And CB. All right, folks. You know the vibes, man. KnicksFanTV.com. Get your gritty merch, your rally towels, your snaps. Shout out to the sponsors of today's show. Shout out to DraftKings. Use our code KFTV. Bet $5 for $200 in bonus bets. Head over to GLD.com if you want to check out the chains and pendants. Let them know KFTV sent you, man. 50% off your first order. See you guys Friday, man. Great game. Great show. Thanks, everybody, for the support today. Greatly appreciated on this Christmas, man. Merry Knicksmas. Let's go, man. One more time. Let's go.